Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we have one requested by executive producers by YURiCa. This was ELFENSJóN. I have no clue how to pronounce that name. It's got an accent mark in it. I'm too white for that. So here we are. This is HEXEN NOIR, and I don't know what I'm about to get into other than it's an Osu World Cup song. That's the only info I've got. So without further ado, let's go! Oh. 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 Ooh. Monkey brain activate. Ooh. I thought it was gonna be more like a classical thing. I was not expecting the metal today. Not that I'm arguing. Woo. Oh, God, beautiful accents on the drums. Woo. Oh, ew, ew. God, the rhythm change-ups. God, this would be a pain in the ass to learn. It has moments like this that are totally learnable, but it's sandwiched between all of that complexity. Like, what even was the time signature there? Also, amazing drum samples for this, too. Especially that ride cymbal. Ooh, the ring. Ugh. God, it keeps going. I don't know what that was. Look, I don't know why I did that. A little bit of a slowdown in there, too. That's cheeky. Oh, that was cool. That little guitar part in there. Oh. Jesus Christ. Ooh, I love that outro too. This song slaps so much harder than I was planning on enjoying today, if that makes sense. I go into these songs not having a damn clue, and then sometimes a song just hits you so hard that you get like a whiplash. You're not mad about it, but you're laying in the hospital bed like, man, maybe I should have driven a little bit more carefully. I didn't see where that car was coming from, and I should have known where that car was coming from. This car beat the shit out of me. This is also one of those songs where I am aware that no matter what I could try and say about the music theory of this one, I would either be wrong or just way out of my league. So I'm not really gonna do that this time around. I'm not gonna pull out the keyboard and do that. I'm just gonna glaze the song for being a phenomenal banger. An amazing track. This song has so much movement, so many different changes, and that's kind of why I think I'm out of my depth with it, because I love hearing this sort of stuff, but it is so complex that I don't know where to go with it, like in my mind. There are so many changes, and I'm like, those sound amazing, and I love like the drum change ups, fantastic. Like that one spot where I was like, ooh, it kind of slowed down there. That was all in feel. Like the song itself didn't slow down, but there was like just, I would say like quarter rests in there when they were doing, like not quarter rests, sorry, eighth rests in there when I was listening to this. I'm like, that is so fucking, it's just these little tiny changes that adjust the song that make it feel like it's slowing down just a smidge. While it could be following the normal like tempo, it's not at all. Just for a little moment, just to really catch you off guard. That's the sort of shit where it's like, this is for Osu, and how dare you? That's the sort of thing that would 100% trip people up. If they don't know it's coming, if this is the first time listening to it, there's no way you're going to be able to tell that that slowdown feel is going to be happening. Just a little bit of that is impossible to predict. And this song had that one moment that did that, but the rest of the song changing up all of these different beat patterns and rhythms, going off rhythm, going into completely different time signatures, when I think the rest of the song stayed consistent for the most part. I don't think that this song really like shifted around the actual time signature so much as it did the feel of the time signature. And you can do that. It just feels illegal when you do that. Like changing the feel of something by changing up the drums to make them do something else while the rest of the song stays in a different time signature shouldn't be allowed. But that's, it's something that sounds awesome every single time. So like never stop doing it. If you're a composer who does that, hell yeah, but also fuck you. You know, like from a drummer to you, fuck you. You make my life harder. But I mean, top to bottom, the production of this song, fucking brilliant. From the beginning of it, caught me completely off guard. I didn't know where we were gonna go with the feel of it. Once I heard the guitars, I was like, oh, you know, like you get the clued in pretty quick, but it's still like, just going into this, I didn't know exactly what genre it was going to be. I've heard so many out of Osu stuff that I've just kind of given up guessing, but I'm still repeatedly super surprised and impressed by the choices made within whatever genre every single composer for this game decides to pick, because they always do the most with it. They always reach for every single minute intricacy of that genre and stretch it to its absolute max. And while this isn't anything that's like super hyper excessively like prog or anything, it still has those elements in it. And that's honestly why I like this more than I do some stuff where it's like the point is to be confusing and stupid and annoying, because there was some of that and it was paying homage to that idea and it was utilizing it very well, albeit relatively sparsely. But that's exactly why it felt so good. Like, it wasn't the type of song you can only understand if you have a doctorate in mathematics, which some people love, and I do think it's a very interesting process to, like, hear those songs. But also, you gotta admit, there is a little bit of pretentious vibe that comes with that when like your whole thing is writing a song that's confusing because you're bored. It just doesn't sit right with me when the whole song is complex. This song hits a very, very difficult but perfect middle ground where you heard just enough of that prog stuff, but also plenty of standard rhythm. It kind of reminds me in that way of groups like Tool or Rush, where there are changes, but they're not so excessive that you're like, oh God, I can't listen to this. It's impossible to focus on. It roots back to something that makes sense and it's easier for the layman to figure out. And even as somebody who's been drumming my whole life, I don't love to have to overthink about the rhythms I'm listening to all the time. It's not my vibe. So I appreciate songs like this that really lay in the middle somewhere, and they just make use of the whole genre and all the flexibility therein while not getting rid of the essence that makes the original genre of metal what it is, which is just a fucking face-melting rocker energy that will go on for generations. It's timeless for a reason, and that's exactly why this song just feels so good to me. On top of everything else, the production and everything, it is just a good song that understands that while it should push those boundaries, it doesn't have to throw all rules out the window in order to be confusing or surprising. I really like that balance. But I think I've yapped enough about this one, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to get to something else, by all means, drop in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you want to guarantee something, much like YURiCa did for this one, you can always go to my Patreon, and if that tier is open, you can guarantee something out of me. It doesn't matter what it's from, who it's by, if it's good or bad, none of that matters. It's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!